Today is Sunday, Parashat Va'era. In the parasha of this week, we are told about 7 out of the 10 plagues that Hashem brought on the Egyptians. At the Passover Seder, in the Haggadah, we speak about Dam, Tzefardea, Kinim, Arov, Dever, Shechin, Barad, Arbe, Choshech, Makad, Bechorot. These are the 10 plagues that Hashem brought on the Egyptians. Well, 7 out of those 10 plagues are in the parasha of this week. What is the message being delivered by specifically these 10 plagues? Why couldn't it be something else? Well, through the 10 plagues, Hashem proves to Paro and to his people that Hashem not only did he create the world in the beginning of time at Bereshit, Bara Elokim et hashamayim ve'et haaretz, but Hashem continues to be involved every day in the creation of the world, just like it says in the Pasuk, Mechadesh bechol yom tamid ma'aseh bereshit, that Hashem renews every day the creation of the world. And every day, even though there are natural laws, there are physics laws, there are things that are laws of nature, still it's made possible through Hashem making it possible. And Hashem cannot will change the order of things in nature. And that's why the 7 plagues in this parasha and the 3 in next week's parasha prove in an increasing way, starting from the bottom, moving to the middle, then the higher level, and then Makat Bechorot is the final, the coup de grace, as they say. So the first one is Dam, Tzefardea, Kinim, blood. There was water there, but the water contained to blood. Tzefardea, there is a frog there, but the frog can have thousands and tens of thousands of frogs that come out of it. Totally out of the order of nature, but the frog is there. Kinim is already the next step. A grain of sand can turn into a louse. So the lice is something from a grain of sand that doesn't have life in it, turns into something, into this small little creature, which is a louse. But all these 3, the blood, the frogs, and the tzfardea, and the kinim, are all on the level of the ground, so to speak. Then we move up. Dam, tzfardea, kinim, arov, dever, shechin. Arov is the wild animals that come to devour. When they're hungry, they should make no difference between a Jew and a non-Jew. But Hashem is in control, and he sends them only to the Egyptians. Dever, the plague that's hitting the sheep and the goats, and it's hitting the animals, only of the Egyptians. Wait a minute, if it's a plague, it makes no difference between who owns, but no, Hashem is in control, and therefore he can make a difference. Shechin is boils that skin rash boils that plagues the Egyptians. But again, it's only the Egyptians and not the Jewish people. So even such a thing as a disease will make a difference because Hashem is in control. But that is the next level. This is not on the ground. Animals and people is one step higher than the ground. Then we go up. Afterwards, Barad, Arbe, Choshech, Makat Bekor. Barad is at a higher level. It's the plane coming from the sky. This is when ice and fire come down at the same together. These things are opposites. Fire and ice don't mix together well. It's either one or the other. But Hashem is in control. He makes them come together to the ground. Arbe, locust, can come and go at will of Hashem. And therefore, that's also another proof. But that's again high, up there in the sky. So we move up from the ground level to the mid-level to up. And then Choshech. Choshech, the Egyptians were very big on astronomy and physics. They built the pyramids, still one of the wonders of the world. And it was known that the sun, the moon has exact times of sun rises, the sun sets. There is the constellation, the stars. Hashem is in control. Makes it so there will be a number of days, 3 days of darkness, and That doesn't make sense. If nature is already set, well, because Hashem is in control of the world. And then finally, Makat Bechorot, the firstborns, when Hashem recognizes the firstborn in every household, and only the Egyptian and not the Jewish ones are the ones that are part of this plague. And it's plague after plague, it's a proof to Paro and to his people that Hashem is in control. And this is not just for the time of Egypt, this is for all times, to always have that realization that Hashem rules the world and Hashem is in control. And finally, I'm just reminded of a story of Rabbi Chanina ben Dosa, who tells his daughter when she put vinegar instead of oil to light a lamp, and he told her, Hashem, who told the oil to light up, will tell the vinegar to light up. He could have told her just there will be a miracle and the vinegar would light up. No, but he told her even the fact that the oil lights up is in itself because Hashem made it so. And therefore, even in the laws of nature, it's a miracle, and because the hand of Hashem makes it happen, and when necessary, Hashem can change the laws of nature as we know them and make it different. And that was one of the messages that was being delivered to Paro and his people in the parasha of this week. Baruch Adonai le'olam, amen ve'amen.